Hello, first grade. Today we are doing chapter 9, lesson 8. So I need you to make sure you have a pencil. You do not need crayons today, just a pencil. And your math book, you need to turn to page 681. 681. So if you need time to get there, go ahead and pause the video and unpause when you're ready to start. All right, so today we are talking about equal parts. Now, think to yourself, what does it mean if something is equal? Well, something is equal, it means that it's the same. So we're going to break some shapes up into equal parts or parts that are the same. So let's see. They give us this large shape here. What is that large shape? Do you remember what that's called? I told you a few lessons ago. Has 6 sides. It's called a hexagon. So this hexagon is broken into different parts. They're broken into equal parts. So I'm going to trace that line. And how many parts is my shape broken into? 1, 2. So I'm going to trace my number 2. It's in 2 equal parts. All right, let's move on to the next one. Now we're using triangles. So let's see, they made a really big triangle. I'm going to trace my lines. So that's going to help me count. And now I'm going to count all of the triangles that I see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 equal parts. All of those triangles are the same exact size and shape. They are equal. And finally, we are using what shape? Say it out loud. Square. So now we're using squares. Again, I'm going to trace my lines. And I'm going to count how many equal squares do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 equal parts. 4 squares that are the same size. To make sure your paper looks like mine, if you need more time, just pause your video. I'm going to clear my page, and we are going to move on to guided practice. All right, so at the top here, it explains to us that a whole, so like this, a whole square, can be separated into equal parts or equal shares. So equal parts of the whole are the same size. That's the word equal. Equal means same. So this one square, how many equal parts did they divide it into? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 equal parts. So let's trace the number 4 down here on our line. It says 4 equal parts. But over here we have another square. It's a different color, but it's still the same square. But how many equal parts did they divide it into this time? Let's count. Ready? 1, 2. 2 equal parts. 2 parts that are the same size. All right, so now down here for number 1, we're going to count how many equal parts is this shape divided into. Count them. Let's see, ready? 1, 2, so 2 equal parts. We'll write that on our line. How many equal parts is the shape in number 2 divided into? All right, let's count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4 equal parts. Now, down here, number 3, it says draw lines to show equal parts. So now we are in charge of making the equal parts. And they're telling us they want 2 equal parts. Okay, so how can I make 2 equal parts out of my triangle? Well, I can't draw a line down the middle this way because that's not going to leave me with 2 equal sides. That's going to leave me with a triangle and a trapezoid. But what if I do this? I draw a line from top straight down to the bottom. Now I have two equal triangles on either side. So draw your line down the middle. All right, now this time for our rectangle, we're going to draw it into four equal parts. So a good rule of thumb, or something to remember, when we divide something into four equal parts is most of the time, not for triangles, but for most other shapes, we can draw a line straight down the middle from top to bottom. And then we can draw a line straight down the middle from side to side. And that will give us four equal parts. That's what they did up here in this triangle. That's what they did up here in the square. But if I would do that for a triangle, it would not give me four equal parts. So you have to do it differently for a triangle. So draw your lines to divide your rectangle into four equal parts. All right, we're going to clear our page. We're going to turn to the problem solving side. So go ahead and turn there with me. Now up here with number 12, it says Jasmine cuts her sandwich into two equal parts. Circle Jasmine's sandwich. Okay, so listen again. She cuts her sandwich into two equal parts. I want you to circle the sandwich that you think belongs to Jasmine. All right, let's see. Well, this sandwich here is cut into two parts, but are they equal? Nope, this side is definitely bigger. What about this sandwich? This sandwich is cut into four equal parts, so that's not her sandwich. Here's Jasmine's sandwich, two equal parts. Right, number 13 says Damon is sharing a pie equally with himself and three friends. So how many equal parts does he need? Draw the lines to show the equal parts. Okay, so it's himself. So think of you and think of three of your friends or maybe three of your family members. How many people is that all together? Three of your friends plus one more you equals four. So he needs four equal parts. Now, do you remember the trick I taught you about four equal parts? We can do it with our circle. So I start at the top. I draw my line straight down the middle as best as you can. Mine's not very straight. Do you remember where the other line goes? The other line goes straight down the center from side to side. And there are our four equal parts of pie that Damon can now share with his three friends. All right, let's go back. We're going to look at our independent work. So for 5, 6, 7, and 8, you're going to tell me how many equal parts those shapes are divided into. For numbers 9 and 10, you are going to draw the equal parts. So for 9, you need 4 equal parts. And for 10, you need 2 equal parts. And for number 11, you're going to circle the shape that shows equal parts. And then you're going to take a picture of this page and you're going to submit it into the My Work section of your assignment. Have a great day, and I will see you for math tomorrow.